Hello everybody, and this is Queer Cashier. Welcome to Vlogtober Day 9. So yesterday I had said that I was going to tell you about a plan I had for Halloween, and I guess I kind of misspoke. I don't really have a plan for Halloween as much as I have a plan for like the video I would like to do for Halloween, and it's going to be like a progression of decorating my house with Halloween decorations, the outside yard. Because like decorating the inside, that would be super cool, but like my room's a mess and I'm not even gonna try to get into that. Like we would have to have an episode of like, hoarders like come in, like clean out my room, but like really I'm not like that much of really there's not that much stuff in here. It's just a small room. That's my excuse. Is you see like the candles that have been tipped over since day one. Like I am definitely a neat freak. Yeah. No, so I think that would be super cute, and so far we have hay and pumpkins, and that's as far as we're getting. But we're only at day 9. By Halloween Day, instead of like Christmas Day, by Halloween Day, I don't know. That's not even a thing, but I hope to have helped at least create something pretty spooky. Something that spooky, scary skeletons would be proud to play while being presented in grammar. I can't. This is why I write things. This is why I go. This is why I have done everything else in writing, because I can't freaking speak. Except for when I was doing debate. I was actually a pretty good speaker. Hello! Oh, there's Ghost Lala. Yeah, she was at the start of another one of our videos. She was, enjoying herself. Yeah, so, that's my plan for Halloween, and so now I'm going to tell you a bit about the gems I'm wearing, because now I'm actually like sort of like putting together specific themes. I, at least at the beginning of the day, I thought that I had a specific theme in mind, but my bracelet, Ruby and Zoisite, has it's Zoisite, not Fuchsite, right? Yeah, no, Fuchsite is Ruby and Fuchsite is romantic love, and Ruby and Zoisite is like accepting gifts into your life. But it winds up that Ruby and Zoisite is actually a bit more associated with like romantic stuff than I had thought. And I had started off all my decor with okay, let's be glad that we're going to work at this job that we desperately dislike. And instead it was I think my whole decor is like, okay, everyone, come fall in love with me, which is the complete opposite of what I want to have happen. That would be terrible. Fortunately, I didn't get asked out today, and I did have a hot dog for lunch. I don't know if I've mentioned before, but we have this random hot dog guy who's outside the store, and he's just sometimes there and he's sometimes not there, but he has hot dogs. They're very overpriced, and they're good. They're good hot dogs, but yeah, you just have the smell of hot dogs waft in, and it's great when that happens, when you have people like with like extreme body odor next to you, and you're like, oh my god, I smell hell, and you just kind of want to die. But yeah, I had a hot dog, and no one fell in love with me, at least from what I know. So anyway, about the actual gems. So rose quartz is the necklace that I'm wearing, and this one is, well, there are a lot of uses for rose quartz, and romantic love is actually one of them, but I like it more for its purposes of like being able to look at things like, through your heart, and seeing things like through a more loving and accepting kind of way, instead of just, because sometimes, pessimism, it just gets into your head and makes you just look at everything, and you feel like a jerk. You feel like, like the angsty teenager sitting around like, the world sucks, ugh. But so like rose quartz, I kind of like seeing this, like, okay, let's see this world in a new way. Let's look at the awesome potential inside of everything, and kind of like work to heal and bring something beautiful out of it. Then I have hematite, which is for tranquility, and I believe it is also for focus. I'm going to look that up real quick in my cheat sheet book. It's not really a cheat sheet because it's an entire book. It's a fantastic book. Totally get this. I've bought it twice already because I just love this book. Yeah, so this is all about life being well and good and things being bountiful. It's supposed to be like peace because I'm cutting back hours at work because it was too much for me, and instead of just outright quitting, fortunately, like, they're flexible enough to where they're just going to let me cut back on hours. I never said that I was going to quit. I did at one point try to transfer to the flooring department, but I never got any word back on that. So, I mean, I guess that's good because then I wouldn't be like a cashier anymore, and my username would cause like some great identity dissociation. Um, yeah, so yeah, so we're doing that, and then Snowflake Obsidian, which is my hematite is also another bracelet that I'm wearing. The Snowflake Obsidian is for like overcoming challenges and like moving forward into like positive change. So yeah, that was like the theme for today. It was like, you know, positive change and embracing things and seeing things through like a more positive light. But it could also be interpreted as like, I guess, more romantic, which, I mean, that's not a bad thing. Like, romance is not a bad thing. Like, you know, it sells a major portion of like movies and stuff, like rom-coms. Like, I'm not gonna like crap all over rom-coms and romance and like, you know, marriage. I don't know. Anyway, romance isn't bad. Uh, so, what else? What else do I have to say? I watched the presidential debates today, and the only opinion that I'm going to give, and you will agree with me regardless of whichever party you are voting for or wanting to vote for, is I think it's clear who won today. Isn't that great? Because, like, now you can all be like, exactly! I completely agree with this YouTuber! And I absolutely said nothing, so that's great. So, let's see. I keep dreaming about Dragon Ball Z, and I hope that means that I'm going to become a Super Saiyan soon. But it has not happened in the past 23 years, and on October 16th, it will have been 24 years since I have not been a Super Saiyan. I don't know if 24 years ago I was a Super Saiyan, but there is a possibility because I cannot account for where I was, you know, like 24 years and 1 day ago. I mean, like, biologically speaking, I'd be inside my mother's uterus. But that's just a theory, a science theory that's been, like, proven, and it's not a theory, it's fact. But maybe I was a Super Saiyan in the uterus, like, yeah. Yeah, this was a really great video. I'm really doing a great job of improving the content. Lala singing, there we go. There's some good stuff. Continue to sing, Lala, please. Cover for me. There's no one else here in this room. A quarter of my followers are not in this room with me. Lala laughed. I don't know if you guys heard that, but Lala laughed. And no, Lala is not one of my followers, though she does have a blog, and I should link you to that blog, because it's great. Oh, listen to her sing! The Finches will be going to the vet this week for an update. Or not an update. They don't need to be updated! For a checkup. I'm not getting Finches 2.0. But that way they can start coming out of their cage more. And also, it's been about 3 days, so now is a good time to actually start letting them out and seeing how they interact, you know, physical, like, actual, you know, face-to-face. Oh, look at Lala! I went in the wrong way. Did you see her pretty wing stretches? She keeps getting shy every time she realizes the camera's on her. Oh, she's come closer. Has she come to eat the camera? Lala, come say hi. Hello. Oh no. Oh, that's too spooky scary. Poor baby, she's so shy. You know, Lala's a very shy bird. She never asks for head scritches. She never sings. She's just so very shy. So very shy and timid. Yes, she is. And she never bites either. She doesn't bite at all. She doesn't give those love nibbles all over your body. That sounded really weird. Oh my god. Like... oh god, I can't start over at 10 minutes, so we're just gonna let this go. Yeah, so, we are at day 9. Tomorrow we will be approximately a third of the way through Vlogtober, and, I've kind of decided, a little bit of what I want to do, so we'll see how that works out tomorrow, and, I'm not gonna try it out now, 10 minutes into the video. It's just like talking more like thematically about things, instead of just rambling. So I'm actually gonna like prepare stuff, and like it might deal. The majority of it might deal with you know, things that I'm interested in, like, you know, birds, of course, my fandoms, gems, and American Sign Language. Maybe some Japanese Sign Language too, because sign language is just something that's really important to me. I'm not deaf. I'm not. I mean, I might be hard of hearing. I haven't gotten tested for that, but I don't think I'm hard of hearing. People think I'm hard of hearing, but really, I'm probably just like kind of like I don't know. I don't think I am. But no, sign languages are important to me. They're a huge portion of my research, and also, like, I just think they're really, really, really important to the world in general. So I'll explain and elaborate on that in a later time. Right now we're not running short on time. We have as much time as we want, but I feel like this video is getting way too long. So, I'm going to stop here and say see you tomorrow, and Queer Cashier out!